Growing up, I suppose, when I look back at it, I kind of think of myself, I just spent all my time outdoors, really. We had a good group of probably 20 kids around my age, and in a large enough neighborhood. We were lucky we had like forest and everything close to my house, and we spent a lot of time just playing in the forest and just always outside, really. As I got older and got more involved in track, you hear a lot of people talking about athletes doing well in the States and Irish athletes who've gone there and have been successful. So most of the Irish greats have all come through the NCAA system. So it was something that I've always looked at, and it's something that I dreamed of, I suppose. Then when I hit 16, 17, I knew I wanted to come here.
I saw Sean at the World Junior Championships in Barcelona. And one of the things that stuck out to me was his competitive fight and his competitive spirit. And so after that, I had a chance to visit with Sean there after the meet and talk to him about Ole Miss and see if he was interested in coming to the U.S.
I remember it was after my race, and I was just quite disappointed. And but apparently the Coach O'Neill was telling me he'd been running around all day for me, handing out cards to everyone and trying to find out where I was. But eventually he managed to track me down. I was on the bus, and we just chatted for a little bit, and Coach O'Neill put a good impression on Ole Miss and got me excited.
After that, we extended him an official visit, and he came over, and the rest is history. I mean, he obviously liked it. He liked our trails. He liked just the makeup of the team and where we were going, what the vision was for the program.
When people think of Mississippi, they're like, well, what are you going to Mississippi when you have a chance to go to these places like Florida and stuff? But when you come to Oxford, Mississippi, it's a different place. You know, you don't understand what this place is until you visit.
Well, one of the things that we realize that when someone comes from a different culture, and being here particularly within the South, we recognize that even people here throughout the U.S., the South is just different. We have the Southern hospitality. We're very genuine, and we will go out of our way to help our neighbors. And in this case, it's our teammates. And so I think when people come here, they gravitate toward that feeling and just realizing that what we do and what we stand for, we really and truly have their best interest at heart.
Yeah, one job is win.
I think particularly on an SEC level, Sean won almost everything that you could do. He was the co-freshman of the year in track, and then he was the SEC freshman of the year in cross country, and he was the SEC runner-up in the mile, and he was on the DMR championship team as a freshman. And so he came in right off the bat, and he was exactly what we thought we were getting out of him, which was just a fiery competitor that refuses to lose.
Through the program, I suppose its history hasn't had a strong history of distance running. It's been very strong in the track in the past, but for cross country and then on the distance side of things, we really just want to get this program to the top. You know, we want to come out with national titles before we leave here, and it's very possible. A lot has changed in the last year, and we're just going to keep working, and that's the goal, to come out here with national titles before we leave. So we want to make this brand, this Ole Miss brand, out. We want to put it out there and make sure it's known when we get to meets.
Sean's role on the team now is he's the absolute leader of that distance team. There is unquestionable that those guys look to Sean, and those guys rally around him. And again, Sean would be the first to tell you it's not just him, it's the team. And I think he does what he does for the team, and the team does what they do to back up Sean.
I see both ways. You know, if for example, over the cross country season or at nationals, when I broke my foot, everyone was there for me. You know, the team was there for me every moment through it, and it was obviously a few months, those 3-4 months of of being in crutches and a boot was very difficult, especially being away from home, and the team were there for me. So, and to see them be willing to do everything for me, I want to be there for them. The team is a family, you know. Those guys are my family here, and they look after me, so we look out for each other, and they've certainly just made this experience great.